Prime Minister of India, or I don't know if it's Prime Minister or President, but he actually supports Trump, which is the funny part. It's ironic, but anyway. Yeah, I digress.
The irony.
Just some perspective, huh? But it's I'm happy. I'm glad that she's broken some new ground. That's awesome. It's just it speaks volumes also that we had to wait until 2021 to experience that.
Right.
It's not like we haven't had African Americans or anyone of Southeast Asian descent, or minority in politics. They've been in politics, but it's like it's 2021. It's our first female to begin with. Okay, I didn't even touch on the fact that she's considered a minority. The first female. We've had females in politics for years. So I just brought it up because I just want just some quick congratulations out there. I'm glad that we are still trying to move in the right direction.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. I think one of the biggest things that I felt when Obama became president, whether you feel like he did a good job or he didn't do a good, whatever it was, I think one thing it did was there's going to be a generation of really, really young kids who will now think it's possible. Like, I know when we were growing up, it's like you could be anything you wanted to be, even a president. You like, I don't know, bro.
Really though, that's what you think. Like, really?
I don't really know. Like, I appreciate
seen that one,
but I don't really know why, because up until that point we haven't seen it.
It's interesting that you said that. I was listening to Chris Rock, like when Obama first
when he talk about how he wasn't going to like actually get made, he's going to get killed or something before he even became president.
No, it's not that. It's like when he was younger, he told his mom that he's going to be the first Black president of the United States. It's like his mom just looked at him. She's like, "No, stop talking crazy. Like that's never going to happen. Just forget about that. Focus on something that you can actually accomplish." And he's like, he didn't. Like, it's not until he became an adult he realized that his grandfather was part of the first. Remember when I think it was a Black Congress?
Okay.
His grandfather was a part of that.
Chris Rock's wow.
And he's like, here he is. He's shaking the hand of the first African American president, and he's like, that could have been him.
Ron, that sounds like it's gonna spark another video. Because that's definitely gonna spark another video because, yeah, think about how much limitations have been put on us because of our inner circle and the family that we have and friends that we have, that we cut things off at the knees, and we don't give things up. I personally think, working with young people, we don't give them enough opportunities to dream big and then put action behind it. So yeah, Ron, I see a video coming in. I see.
Yeah. I just want to put it out there because it's like, she meant well.
Yeah. And it's funny. I just want to say real quick on that note, I think it's interesting you mentioned when you saw Obama, it was like you thought about the generation that was to come and what was possible for them. And it makes me think, like, I think that we have to dream bigger than what we see. Like, we have to believe it before we see it. Like, because Obama, the funny thing is, Obama was the first African-American president. He didn't see it before himself. He became it. So I think we have to be able, in anything that we pursue, be able to envision it and go for it, even if nobody else has ever done it. Because I think otherwise we can't pave the way because there are some that need to see it to believe it.
Right.
You know, and even the Bible says, you know, Jesus says, "Blessed are those, you know, who believe it and haven't seen." You know, so it's just like how, you know, to see that you know play out in politics or other things in life. You know, it's amazing in the sense of like I haven't seen it, but I want to do it. I know that I can, and it's not because I've seen it. I have the drive and I have the passion. Let me, you know, see this thing through all the way, see what happens, you know.
And I think with Kamala and I mean, let's just start with Barack Obama. That's why I admire him so much, is because it's hard to be the first of anything.
Yes.
Because now that's the bar, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If Obama, personally, I think based on what he had to work with, I think he did a good job.
Yeah.
Based on what he had. His last, from 2010 to 16, where they were just trying to really block everything he was trying to do. You know, I just want to preface by saying that, but if he failed, if the economy kept tanking, it's not just, oh, the president did a bad job. The setback would be there might not be another viable Black candidate for years to come, just because of that.
Yeah.
So the weight, the pressure that he had, it's like if he, you know, if Trump did a bad job, right? But there's gonna be, 45 out of the 46 presidents were white.
Right.
So they're like, okay, he did a bad job, on to the next white guy.
Right,
if Obama did a bad job, yeah, we're not going to consider another Black guy for a while because this one did a bad job. I think that's the same pressure that Kamala is facing to a certain extent.
I agree.
It's not just the fact that, you know, she's representing African Americans and women.
That's big.
Now there's the bar that they have to maintain and they have to reach. So, you know, I'm praying, I'm hoping that, you know, like I said, it's day 1 out of 4 years. I think I like what they're doing so far with, you know, the Muslim ban being lifted and the climate, you know, they're focusing on climate change a little bit more. I think they just paused the drilling on Alaska for oil.
Yeah.
They deferred student loans and all that stuff. I like what they're doing so far, right? But
that day
17,
1, right? 17 bills he signed on his first.
Yes, 17 executive orders, and every single one of them I read up on, and you know, and I like it. I like it so far.
I want to throw something out there real quick before we end. If anyone from CNN or any viable network needs a great analyst, political analyst, they should be interested in Benjamin.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm just throwing it out there because you never know who's gonna watch these videos. So I'm just throwing it out there. This brother's serious about it. He wants to do serious change. So I'm plugging him right now. Just throwing it out there.
Big Ben.
Hey man, it's just a reflection of the circle, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. It's like every individual is a reflection of who they surround themselves with, and like honestly, these like conversations that we have, it's like iron sharpening iron, you know. So we learn to be more observant, we learn to be more present, we learn to be you know, how to view all the topics that we talk about. You know, we're more connected to that. So
yeah, definitely works, man. You know, just being around you guys have sharpened, you know, a few of my skills. I've been able to step out of my shell a little bit and, you know, attempt a few different things. Like, you know, if it wasn't for you guys, you know, I don't know when I would have started a YouTube page. So, you know, you guys have definitely influenced me on that level as well. So,
and this is getting easier. Every week we do it, it's getting more comfortable, you know.
Definitely.
But last thing I want to talk about, man, this is like the drippiest election, bro. Like, and yo, you see Kamala's I think nephew-in-law with the Dior Jordan ones.
I did see.
Yo, y'all gotta look at the outfits, man.
Word?
You gotta look at the kicks.
Kamala had on purple, so I was satisfied from the jump.
I like the purple because that's a mixture of blue and red, right? So I think Hillary, Kamala, and
Michelle
Obama
Yeah.
were all wearing like a. But my favorite outfit was Bernie Sanders, though.
I didn't see it.
I gotta look it up.
I wanna hear it.
It's been all over the social media, man.
People were saying how Bernie Sanders wanted. It's like one of those things where last minute he just thought about it. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. Based on his outfit. He looked like he was gonna pull up, but had every intention of leaving early because he had stuff to do. Dude, Gary, look at Instagram for the Bernie Sanders memes. It's Bernie Sanders. It's crazy.
Oh man, I gotta check it out.
Look at my story. I posted one where he was they photoshopped him sitting with the Wu-Tang Clan. Yo, dude. Yo, Bernie is the man.
The way you set it up, I feel like he has a Supreme hoodie on or something. I'm about to check.
No, look it up, man. Look it up. Bernie.
Gary, it's his presence, his entire presence. You know.
Yo, Bernie's. In my opinion, I think Bernie Sanders is the politician that if we were more progressive in our views, if we were more advanced emotionally and intellectually, he would be the obvious candidate, in my opinion. Just everything he wants to do. I think as a society, we're not there yet, but like maybe 100 years from now, when we have more understanding, people are going to be like, yo, how come you didn't elect that guy? He could have made a difference early. That's my opinion. I think Bernie's just too ahead of his time, and he's the politician we deserve, but
unfortunately, that's a cross Bernie has to bear, man.
Yeah, 2 times over.
Well, he's now the in charge of the budget, though.
Yeah.
So cool. I like that move.
I just pulled it up. That is hilarious. The Wu-Tang Photoshop is hilarious.
Yo, you remember what album was that where J. Cole was sitting on the roof?
That's Forest Hills Drive or something like that.
Yo, they had a Photoshop on that too.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, Bernie's a whole mood, man. Bernie is he's the man.
That's hilarious.
On that note, fellas, it's been great, man. Thank you guys for coming on.
Congratulations to President Biden and Vice President
Kamala. Yes, congrats.
Breaking ceilings.
Look forward to
some progress.
They photoshopped him next to Deadpool. Sorry. With the men's.
The internet is undefeated, man.
He's ready for war. What's going on?
Yeah, man. That's it.
All right, fellas. Thanks.
All right.
Good night, Chad.